Hello, everyone, and welcome to Growing with the Griffies. So, today, well, yesterday actually, I was asked by a friend if I can do a flexi rod tutorial. And since I have my micro braid locks, I said I'll go ahead and do them so I can give her, show her. She also has locks. So, figured I was going to do that. And I was also asked if I can show how to do a two-strand twist. So first, I think I'll just go ahead and start with how to do the flexi rods. So whether you have natural hair, whether it's loose or you have some braids, locks of any size, you can do this with your hair. So I don't have much product on hand. I typically don't use a lot of product. So I'm going to show you a real simple way to do this. Have my spray bottle with just water in it. I have my old school Lotta Body olive oil setting lotion. It's a liquid, but setting lotion with extra virgin olive oil. If you have some styling foam, like in those little, pumps, you can use that. That works really well. Or if you have a gel or something like that. But first you start with, I'll just take out a couple of sections. Start with wet hair. Your hair needs to be wet in order to set. So I'm just gonna spray my hair. So it's really wet. Same thing to that section. Going down the length of my hair, trying to get that moisture worked in. And then once you do that, you either want to go in with your gel. I have some gel by Tresemme here. I'll try this on this side so we can see if there's a difference. And put that down the length of your hair. If your hair, because my hair kind of simulates being a loose hair natural because my ends aren't locked and my locks are very thin. So you just smooth that in all the way down. And if your hair is locked, no worries. Just make sure your hair is really wet and you have some product on it. And then I usually like to go ahead and bend one side and just start rolling. Now there are different ways you can do this. You can roll it, old school, where you're rolling it flat. Like that. Just making it smooth all the way around, all the way to the ends. Like that. And then you just bend it to make that hold, and bend that there, and it holds. And then you can either get under the dryer or let it air dry. This next section, I'm going to put that same product on there, that gel. You can see my hair is wet. It's starting to curl back up some. Same amount of product. All the way to the ends. And this time I'm going to do a different motion. It's like a corkscrew curl. So you start there, flat. Well, actually, I guess I'll start flat. And then when I twist it, I'm giving it a turn like this. I'm actually turning it to the left. And then I'm wrapping it and I'm turning it again to the left as I'm wrapping it around. So You just give it a little flick of the wrist, turn, pull it down, turn it again, down, turn it again, down, turn again. And you do that until you get to the end of the hair. So I'm gonna do that one more turn. I have one more, and then just make sure those ends are nice and smooth and flat. If you need to add a little product to the end, do so. If you need to re-wet it, and then close that flexi rod so that it holds. You can twist them whichever way you like. Okay. Then we're going to do that other section. With this one, I'm going to actually use a little bit of the Lotta Body, and you can put that in a spray bottle or a separate bottle, but I'm just going to put it in my hands. It's a liquid pus, so I can't quite show you. Just rub that in my hands and rub that across. It's easier if I would have put it in the pump bottle, but not going through all of it at the moment. And just get that product all the way to the ends. And then with this one, I'm going to do that flat one again. Actually, you know what? I'll do the corkscrew one on this side. Yeah, the corkscrew one, so it could be next to this one. And then I'll go through. So remember, you just twisting your wrists and your fingers around and around until you get to the end. And you bend that back up. So on this side, this is the one where I did the regular spiral curl type of curl. So I'm going to try to get that same amount of hair out, spray it down, and then use the Lotta Body on this side behind it so we can see the comparison. I plan to blow dry it to make it faster so that we can see the results on camera. I'm using maybe like a nickel size amount in my hand. Let's go from roots to ends. And then remember, I'm rolling this one a regular spiral curl, just flat. And remember, you're keeping it as tight as you can so that it stays smooth as you wrap it around. And just kind of rub your fingers around there with whatever little product is left. Close it up. Some people do all kind of stuff. Some people bend it back that way. Let's see. Yeah, that might be a better fit. Maybe I'll try that with this one. Bend that one back the other way. See if it makes a difference. Not really. All right, I'm going to use my hand dryer. It's my old school dryer. Looks like someone dropped it. Need to close that back up. All right, gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, it's been about maybe 10 minutes or less. I don't know if it's completely dry. Like I said, I would recommend letting it sit for a few hours, or getting under the dryer, a hooded dryer, or hand blow drying it and then letting it air dry. But I don't have a whole bunch of time, so let's see if anything started to curl. Of course, the longer you leave it in, it's still a little damp there. When I just undid that, I'm gonna blow dry it a little bit more like that. Okay, let's see what we got. Did not stay in long enough. Got a loose little curl. As you can see how the end looks, that's how that curl should look all the way up, but my hair is still damp. And this is the one that had a lot of body in it. Let's see if this one did any drying. Oh no, this one is definitely still wet. I can see it on the roller. My hair takes forever to dry. Half a little curl. So the one that had the lot of body actually dried a little bit better and faster. The one that had the gel, that one is still wet, still very wet. Maybe I should blow dry these a little bit more so I can see what kind of effect we have. You know what? I'm just gonna let it out. See if since that side was already a fail. I'm showing you, and this one is still really wet as well. This is the one that had the gel in it. So you see it's a little bit of a different curl. Let's try this one. Yeah, definitely still wet. Looks like a little snake. So if you're looking for something just loose, that's what would happen. Sorry guys, I didn't hold it in for more, keep it in for more time. So that's how those curls ended up. So like I said, that's how the curl would look when you just wrap it regularly, like a spiral curl. And then this is the kind of corkscrew type of result you would get from the other side. But if you let it dry, it would have been quite beautiful. So that's that on my failed flexi rod installment. Of course, if I just put it to the side, just have a little loose wave, it gives it some type of body and definition. But like I said, if you let those set, would have been beautiful. It's quite warm in here. So I'm gonna go turn on my air conditioner. Goodbye for now, and I'll give you a better, when I have more time, I will try this again to see if we can get some better results. Bye for now.